show isn't just about fighting and midget wrestling and bare knuckle brawling and arguing about politics and drinking,
My dog dying.
talking about your dead dog,
My
talking
father
about your
killing
father
James Dean.
stealing and killing James Dean,
Yeah.
talking about getting hookers pregnant, abortions, and all things such. This show is about history, right? This show's about history. And we have a person in history that most people don't even know exists. So this is going to be educational for everybody. It was very educational for me. And I'm honored. I heard that she wants to recreate and have a brand new theme song that she's written for the Washington Commanders.
Wow.
Yeah, brand new name of our beloved franchise. You know, let's see how this goes because
she is hot.
Dude, super fucking hot. She was a major star in silent film. So we'll get into this afterwards. So you know, let's kind of pay a little bit of homage to Corinne Griffith, the magical, beautiful, sexy Corinne Griffith.
Hello, darling. I've been watching the franchise closely and wanted to contribute to the new name with a nice new song.
Did you dislike Indians when you wrote the original song?
Oh, I disliked Indians when I wrote that original tribute in the same way Elvis disliked blue suede shoes, or the Indians themselves dislike whiskey.
Not at all, then. So what did you change about the song? What would you change about the name?
Replacing the Redskin. Well, Redskin was the highest honor. The mascot, it's a symbol of reverence. And they replaced it with the name Commander. I don't know if you know, but the name Commander comes from white French people who conquered Indians for hundreds of years.
Fucking white people.
Which makes about as much sense as wiping your ass with a porcupine.
Wow. So you are from Texas. Good point on the French. They killed so many Indians over hundreds of years, over 3 continents.
Sure does, darling. I see all this lip service to white supremacists around your way, and they go and erase a beautiful Indian, strong Indian man for a group of people wider than you'll find at a BLM rally.
She really does see everything, Jimmy. So what do you think about the name Commander?
Oh, I don't think much of the name Commander myself. I'll tell you how or why when we break the word apart.
Okay.
If you break it apart, it says Commander. So back in the day, women would orgasm and men would come.
True.
So the first part says literally you're coming, and the second part says you're coming on man herds.
Oh.
I know from watching y'all that man herds are growing faster than Joe Biden's dementia is settling in.
Yep.
But man herds being cummed on doesn't sit right with me.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's interesting point. Commanders are not only imperialistic and racist, but also anti-trans. That's what you're saying.
That's exactly right. You can't be coming on man herds. That ain't right. It could also mean command her, with her being a woman, but y'all don't know what a woman is anymore. It's almost like everyone skipped the birth canal and just slid straight out of Goose's ass.
That's so true.
Commander also sounds like a woman named Amanda who happens to be loose and born without much sense. Have you ever heard the term? It's an old term. I don't know if you've heard it, but called cum dumpster.
Yes, that's
well. This would be, cum dumpster with Amanda being in there, so it'd be commander. Hell, like cause she's stupid.
Yeah.
Hell, you could even have our dumb slut Amanda breed with that Toad Dan Snyder. Have you a match made in heaven? Damn Snyder and Commander. They're dumb white kid, creepy baby, might be stupid enough to even root for this new franchise.
Strong take. I'm so excited for the song now.
Oh, I hope Redskins fans like it. The one Commander fan out there might not like it, but his slave will love it.
His slave?
Did I say his slave? Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. Maybe a man, her who has a slave. I hope I didn't offend any sissies from inside the Beltway. I don't want them getting their panties in a wad and taking out their sexual frustrations on poor innocent children.
There are some baby sniffers inside the Beltway. Yes. Ready to sing?
And just so we're all on the same page, this song sucks more than a Kamala Harris person moving up corporate ladder.
Wow, that's a lot of sucking. Let's roll. Let me know
when you're ready, darling.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hail to commanders, hail you pussies.
Oh,
Redskins canceled to pander
for white supremacy.
Pay money to score, we turn cheerleaders into whores. Beat 'em, bang 'em, we can always recruit more.
Bang one for fun, you pay for Huns, cucks.
Creeps of Washington, blah, blah, ha. Hail, commanders, hail, you pussies. Skins canceled to pander for white supremacy.
God bless you. You're
Thank
angel.
you so much and have a great day.
You too, Angel. Wow, we learned so much on that particular call. Jimmy.
I'm not really proud of most of our guests that we have.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to be associated with that.
Didn't you work for this wonderful organization?
She was charming at the outset, but things spiraled.
She gets a little she gets going. So in
Was
real
she
life
drinking or something, or
she was sniffing glue. So in real life, the story is crazy. So she was married to the original Redskins owner. She actually did the original song. So the original song you and I grew up with is not the original song. You know that they pussified the original song, right?
what's
You
the
know this?
original?
So the original is almost the same words. Hail to the Redskins, hail victory, Braves on the warpath, fight for old Dixie. Not old.
Ah,
Okay, scalp them, swamp them, we will take them, big score. Read them, weep them, touchdown, we want heaps more. Fight on till you have won, Sons of Washington. So they actually took out Dixie because DC's on the Mason-Dixon line. It was a
wow.
so they actually politically corrected this song twice. Before. We actually unpolitically corrected the song a few moments ago. But yes, so the original version. So the crazy part. So this lady, she was married to the Redskins owner. She was, obviously beautiful. They got divorced. She got remarried to a guy, and they went to the courts for their divorce because she was married like 5 times, which back in the day that never happened. She was worth $150 million back in the day. So she's fucking loaded. And in court, she had to pay this guy $150 like a month, which, $150 million, nothing. So she was a twin. Her twin sister comes out in the court and says that she's not her, that the sisters assumed her, that the original woman died before Corrine died before a big movie that she was going to do, a big silent movie.
Yeah.
And that her sister assumed her identity to protect the studio. So that Corrine Griffith has been dead for many years and doesn't even exist, was the legal argument given in court for the person who wrote the original. So
Wow.
whether true that she's got a burial date and that the sister of the studio needed a substitute and she was the substitute. So she assumed Corrine's identity, married the Redskins person, and went through the iterations so that there was no Corrine as a defendant for the actual divorce. Fucking insane. So a little bit of history here on Beers and Brawlers. I hope you guys learned a lot from that. She was from Texas. I actually, learned a lot about Texas accents during that iteration as well. So, and there we have it, and henceforth and therefore. So tell me, we'll dive. It's a great transition right into the NFL world. Let's dump into our little quick bullshit NFL preview, man.
Talk to me, baby. What's going on?
All right, so let's look into let's look into the East, NFC East. We both know it well. We've got the Philadelphia Eagles. We've got the Dallas Cowboys. We've got the New York Giants, and we've got the Washington Redskins. We've got the Washington Redskins. I refuse to say the name. I don't talk about racist, transphobic names like Commander.
The command hers.
The hers.
No, the
command hers. And the
commanding
hers. So in actuality, do you know the term commander is a French word? It's from commandio, and it was from the 14th century, 15th century. So that the French coined the term, and the French dominated indigenous people on 3 continents over the next couple hundred years, for real.
Yeah.
So they actually chose a term from white people that enslaved, raped, pillaged, and killed indigenous people to replace the indigenous person on the helmet as their thing. Now, it becomes even better when you look into the history of the word commander, because you know how they've been toppling over Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson.
Yep.
So commander in chief was, the original Stonewall Jackson. That's where the commander in chief came from in the U.S.
That's where it originated.
And in the U.S., and General Lee was the commander of the South. So it is, is everything racist?
I got. When are we playing it now?
Everything racist. Commander's racist. Super fucking racist.
You didn't look. Did you look?
So great.
Did you look?
Well, yes, and I'll tell you why.
Get the generator.
No, I did. I already looked. That I preempted you being able to say that this was going to be your winning thing by adding this automatically. So this will be the first submission as the Commanders being racist. I'm going to name the title of this YouTube clip, Commanders Are Racist, just so we cover the base of this particular. No, actually, Commander is. It is. Yeah, it's been covered, or else I wouldn't know all this shit about, the racist history.
Okay, wouldn't that be great to be the first one? And then
It really would. It'd be, like discovering a new element, nerd shit. So let's go. What do you know about the NFC East so far? Have you been following any of this shit?
I know the teams.